See what happens, majority of English learner or people who are eager to speak English language think that once they start thinking in English language, they would be able to speak English language. So first thing which I want to clear, that is it is your misconception. Why I am saying so? It is just because it is next process. Thinking in English language is the next process. And what is the first process? That is practicing English. Whatever, I'm not saying that you have to only speak in English language, then after that you would be able to speak English language. Practicing English means you have to do all the things like LSRW. You have to read in English language, you have to write in English language. See, to write, you just do not need to write whatever is in your mind. See, you can write anything. Suppose there is one passage, you can write that passage. And when it comes to reading, at that time you can read the same passage, and that's how you can improve your vocabulary even. This is the process you have to do to improve this language. And to watch, you can watch any English video. So, and to speak, so this is another process. So we are not talking about speaking in English language, we are talking about thinking in English language. So after doing or while doing all these things, you would be able to think in English language. So now you can't say that if I am able to think in English language, it means that within a few months or within a few days, I would be able to speak in English language. So first thing which you have to do, that you just need to concentrate on all these things like LSRW. And while doing all these things, you are able to think in English language. If you are doing nothing, suppose you are not reading, you are not writing, you are not watching English videos, but you are eager to speak English language, and you are looking for those videos in which you would get that kind of information like how to improve this language. See, you can't improve this language sitting at home all alone. If you are doing nothing, you can improve this language at home all alone, but you have to take efforts. What kind of efforts you have to do or take? That is, you have to do all these activities. LSRW. I always say that you do not need any extra books to buy, any extra grammar books to buy. You don't need to do all these things. If you have your smartphone, you can make use of your smartphone. See, I have said that advantages of our smartphones. Using our smartphone, we can easily improve this language. As I have improved, I made use of my smartphone and improved this language. Today, if you ask to me, each and every word I have learned, and just because of my efforts, today I'm able to speak this language like this. Each and every word, whatever I'm saying, whatever I'm uttering from my mouth, I have learned. You can't say that I have learned some words, only few words, and now I'm able to speak this language. I have taken so much efforts. And if you want to speak this language within a few months or improve this language within a few months, like 3-4 months, you can easily improve. But you have to take that kind of efforts. And after taking all the efforts, you would be able to speak this language easily. It isn't that much hard as we are thinking right now. It's too easy. When I had started improving this language, at that time there was one thought in my mind, that how could I speak this language like others are speaking. So this thought was in my mind. But once I got into it, I started improving this language. As I have told, that I did each and everything whatever I could do. I took every effort. I read a lot. I watched so many videos. See, in a day only 2 videos, but with consistency, I did all the things. I didn't miss a single day. I have told that once I had to leave my home. I had to go to my sister's village. There, there I was not able to do all these activities which I have just told you. LSRW. But what did I do there? I had taken one print of English extract, and whenever I got free time, I read and I practiced there. Whenever I got free time, I practiced there, even only for few minutes, 5, 6, 7 minutes, not more than that. But I didn't miss a single day. That's the main reason today I am able to speak this language like this. So what I'm saying that thinking is another process. First you need to understand that if you are doing all these things, reading, writing, trying to speak in English language and watching videos with subtitle, it means that you are in process of thinking in English language. So within a few days you would be able to think in English language, but what you have to do that you have to do your work with consistency. That's how you can improve your language. So whatever I am saying, it is by my own experience. See, whatever I have experienced, I'm telling everything to you. I feel my experience will definitely help you to improve your language. That's why I'm telling to you. So what you have to do that, just start reading whatever there is in English language, writing. See, what did I write? When I was told that you have to do all these things like LSRW. So this thought came in my mind that what should I write? If I'm not able to construct sentences, then what should I write in English language? So what did I do that? Whatever I read, I wrote that. I wrote down in my notebook the same thing. I didn't do anything else. And that's how I could improve my vocabulary. If you do same thing again and again, within a few days, you would become excellent in that thing, I feel personally. So I continued doing such a kind of things for at least 5 6 months continuously. Then I had to prepare for my another examinations. That's why I left doing other things, but I continued speaking in English language. See, today if you say that you have no time to do all these things like reading, writing, because you are quite busy, and if you are saying this, so at that time what you have to do that, do not worry if you miss one day, do not worry, but you have all the time to speak in English language. You get free time to think in English language. So it is for those who are able to practice. People who are able to practice are able to think in English language. So what we are talking about that, we how we can get used to English thinking. So this is another process, as I have told that first you have to do all these things, just start doing, and then you would be able to think in English language. First you need to start practicing in English language, and to practice you have to take so much efforts. Without efforts, if you say that I will start practicing from tomorrow, then it is not possible. For that you have to take efforts. And if you really want to improve this language, then just do whatever I am saying to you. See, my intention isn't that to make only videos. My intention is I just want you to speak this language. Why do I feel that? Because I have gone through that suffering, I must say. Because that kind of anxiety only those people feel, experience, who are totally new for this language, English, because it isn't our mother tongue, and we are not taught how to speak this language, how to make use of this language in our communication. So what you have to do that, just do not worry about this language. One day you would be able to speak this language if you are taking efforts like reading, writing, speaking in English language, and watching videos. Do not worry about this language. But what you have to do that, just do this work, whatever you are doing, with consistency. And if you adopt some habits, good habits, like I have told in some of my videos that what kind of habits you have to adopt to improve this language. I always say that you should get up early in the morning. If you give 2 hours to your language, you would be able to improve this language within a few months. So just do nothing. Keep on improving your language. Do not worry about that. It is possible for me to speak this language like others are speaking. Don't worry about this. Just remove this thought from your mind, because people who are taking efforts to speak this language, one day they would get result, because hard work always pays off. It is my own experience. I always felt that I am taking efforts, would it help me? But it helped me. Today I am seeing that how my hard work paid me off. So you have to do nothing, just do not worry about this language. You are able to speak this language, and believe me, you would speak this language like me or others are speaking. So keep on improving this language. And just if you want to get used to English thinking, then start practicing your English, and that's how you can speak this language fluently. So if you like my video, do not forget to subscribe my channel, and thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you so much.